A new photo has been released in which the star of American Pickers, Danielle Colby, shows off her curves and a daring accessory. There was a picture that Danielle, who is 47 years old, uploaded to her Instagram feed that showed her standing on a set of metal stairs. When she grinned and smiled while wearing red lipstick, she was holding a balled-up fist to her chin in the photograph. She was wearing a daring set of cat-eye glasses, and her hair was curled in a chic manner. A pair of wide-leg denim jeans were worn by the American Pickers star, who was wearing a shirt with a Western-style collar that was tied and tucked into the trousers. Danielle highlighted the catastrophic weather that was tearing through parts of the United States in the description that she included, writing, "Wowza. This is incredible. The time of the tornado. Yes, I am doing fine." During the night that a tornado was forming over our neighborhood in Orion, Illinois, I remained crouched in the basement with Lullaberxo and Oliver. I could tell it was definitely a tornado because my basement has windows and the house was shaking, sounding like a train passing by, I said. She continued by saying, "We had all of the animals, and we hid under a table in the basement until it passed to the house of Lullaberxo, which is in the opposite direction. Both of our homes are still standing and have not sustained too much damage, despite the fact that she has destroyed her garage." The floods that my son, at Slothman_Miles, experienced was serious. As water began to stream out of his pipes in the basement where he and Amy were seeking refuge, he texted me a video of the situation. During its journey to Chicago, the tornado accelerated towards Geneseo, where it began to take on a more complete shape. "My parents and my sisters and their families are safe, but they lost power in Erie, Illinois," Danielle added. "My sisters and their families are also safe. I have experienced a great number of tornadoes. This was a monster of a catch." Tornadoes are a common occurrence in the Midwest, where I made my childhood home. Tornadoes of that magnitude and strength are just outrageous. This morning, the wind is still roaring. If you live in the Midwest, please exercise caution when you are outside doing your daily activities. I ask that you see how your friends and neighbors are doing, that the tornado began to build over our neighborhood, and that we did not feel the full force of nature yesterday is something for which I'm grateful. My thoughts and prayers are with everyone who did it. Everything in the neighborhood appears to be in good condition, with the exception of a few minor damages to my home. Her message came to a close with the following statement. "Obviously, anything that was outside was fair game, so we lost some gutters, a few items that were still in the yard, etc. It is a fortunate circumstance that I was able to clean up the garage and put our cars away just before the tornado struck. It is safe for all of us, including humans and animals, to be here today, and we are prepared to do some cleaning up. Sending love to everyone and praying that everyone made it through the storms as safely as possible." I see. Considering that I have not yet caught up with the news, I am unable to provide any information regarding how the remainder of our region fared during the enormous storm front. Extremely similar. Burlesque is something that Danielle and her daughter Memphis, whom she mentioned multiple times in a recent post that she made on her Instagram page, both have a passion for. In a recent photo shoot, the daughter of the History Channel star, who is also a model for On Life Ends, displayed all of her curves while wearing only underwear by herself. The post was accompanied by a caption that said, "If I were a mythical creature, what would I be?" She was shown in the photograph posing on a balcony of a gorgeous house while wearing lingerie that was a mint green color. At the same time that she wore a garter belt that was attached to her stockings, she had straps that were wrapped around her curvaceous frame. Very little was left to the imagination due to the fact that her bra and knickers were see-through. In the comment area of the post, one of the fans commented with the following, "Mermaid point blank period." It was suggested by a second individual, a siren. But a third commenter stated, "There is no doubt that it is a unicorn. For the purpose of taking photographs and films, that she then posts on social media. Memphis frequently strips down. She went skinny dipping earlier this month and took a seductive picture while she was naked. She did this when she was naked. The model was seen in the photo that was shared on social media, stretching her naked body across the screen her boobs into her booty. Memphis did this. "I literally don't want to be anywhere else but here right now," she said as the caption for the post. As a result of one fan writing, "You are gorgeous," fans went absolutely wild. Another person chimed in, saying, "Beautiful. Very much like Mom." It is not just Memphis who posts sensual pictures on the internet. Other members of her family do as well. Mom Danielle exhibits her burlesque costumes on the internet on a regular basis, and she also frequently goes without clothes. A snapshot of her naked body was recently released on social media. It was taken on a beach. It was a throwback photograph that showed her lying in the beach in a shallow part of the ocean with her head resting in her hands. The photograph was in black and white. In the photograph, she was wearing a bandana that was knotted around her head in the manner of a headband, and she had her eyes closed. It appeared as though she was not wearing a top in the photograph, yet a portion of her bikini bottoms could be seen in the picture. The caption that Danielle added to the post said, "3 years ago today." It is well known that the star of the History Channel is known for showing off her form online. On a regular basis, she amazes her followers by posting glimpses of her burlesque outfits on social media. Despite the fact that she was recovering from a significant health crisis, she decided to continue doing this, and she kept her supporters updated on her progress along the way.